Oh, hello, Mega Love.
Yun.
Shout out. First of
Alright,
all, congratulations to you, champ, and
thank
also
you.
kay Ma'am Rachel. Yun.
Hi po.
Yes, hello, hello. Good evening there. Yeah. So I'm so excited una sa lahat, and I'm so happy and proud na syempre at the age of 39, if I'm correct,
Opo.
Yes.
nakapagbigay pa rin po kayo ng karangalan. Kaya I'm salute you, sir. Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
champ, yan, may question kasi ako sa iyo. Una sa lahat, ah, dahil nga sa magagaling yung mga Pilipino, parang nagkakaroon na ng ng tapatan sa finals. Naglalaban-laban na yung mga kapwa Pilipino. And then based po dun sa pinakita niyong performance at sa naging laban niyo kay kay Gabalio. Para sa iyo po, yung magbigay ka ng todong suntok, kagaya na napabagsak mo si Gabalio.
Wala na po yun. Wala na po sa isip yun. Kasi you don't see anyone but the energy in front of you, yung tao lang. No, wala nang nationality. Kahit anong maitim, maputi, ma-Asian, ma-Pilipino, wala na po yun sa isip ko pag nasa loob na po ng ring. So, hindi naman sa natamaan or tumama ako. It's about accomplishing the goal. So, parang na-emotionless po ako dun sa loob ng ring. You have to have no emotion pag nandun ka. Kasi it will only pag may doubt ka sa isip mo, it's only your demise.
I think like the thing is like a lot of people what they don't understand is Nonito's at the point in his career that a loss can be very detrimental, no? At when you start to look at someone who is going to take your livelihood, that is going to take your purse. If there's someone who's robbing you in the street, are you going to think about yung nationality ng kalaban? And as much as eventually when the lights turn on and things, we start to realize who we were fighting in that ring, you don't within that ring. Within that ring, it is literally you versus the other person. And the
Yes.
other person, there's no face.
At marami po akong mga na-experience, mga kaibigan ko na na-disgrasya sa loob ng ring is because they took it easy or they underestimated their opponent. Pag ginawa ko yun, I don't even want to think about kung anong mangyayari sa akin because things can happen. Buhay namin ay nakataya sa loob ng ring. And that's why for me, lahat ng mga tao na nasa sa loob ng ring na makakalaban ko ay my enemy. I will not pretend na naawa ako kay Gabalio. Yes, naawa ako kay Gabalio after the fight. Kaya nga binigyan ko ng maraming time. Kaya nga binigyan ko ng maraming advice at support. Doon po ako naawa. But sa loob ng ring, not an ounce of feelings na naawa ko sa kalaban ko.
Kasi if he does and he pulls back, and let's just say si Gabalio had landed a punch that was detrimental to yung health niya, sa ulo, diba? And then where are we going to put ourselves as far as why we didn't show up at our best?
At saka ito po rin yung nasa isip ko, no? Pag humihina ako at naawa ako, that means wala akong respeto sa kanya. That means I very much underestimated him. Kaya nga binibigay ko lahat ng makakaya ko sa loob ng ring because ang makakalaban ko sa loob ng ring ay magagaling.
Yeah.
And that's why I did not doubt Gabalio at binigay ko lahat kasi alam ko na dangerous din yung si Gabalio.
Yeah. Thank you, champ. Tsaka one more question, champ, ha.
Sige
Kung para sa iyo normal kahit kababayan or kahit ibang lahi na nandiyan ka kumbaga goal mo 'yan. That is your mission. Pero para sa iyo po, ano yung mas masakit naman para sa iyo? Matrash talk ka ng ibang lahi or ng kababayan natin?
Well, in the beginning, wala akong pakialam sa mga trash talk, no? Kasi part of boxing naman yan eh. Na-surprise lang ako kasi kapwang Pilipino ang nag-trash talk sa akin in the past. which surprised me. Ngayon, parang naisip ko na kung ano yung sasabihin ng mga tao, ma Pilipino man o ibang lahi, I've always been the type na wala akong pakialam kung ano yung sasabihin ng mga tao. It was just, I was caught off guard because proud na proud ako na na Pilipino ay lalaban. You know, so, and then to take that, parang na-surprise ako. But again, those are learning experience, and a fight is a fight.
Kasi for us, yung whatever had happened, whatever was said, we didn't know about. So parang for us, like we were caught off guard. And you know, you guys have seen like videos and pictures. Like para talaga, Nonito was more than accommodating, more than friendly. Kasi for us, it's just a fight. It's
At
just
saka pag nasa loob ng ring ako, iba na yon. Pag nasa labas, proud ako na isang Pilipino. Kaya nga na-surprise ako kasi of course, I want the Philippines I want the world to see na magagaling yung mga Pilipino at very good sportsmanship, but na-surprise nga ako dun because of course, you know, tactics nila yun. Wala na ako magagawa dun, you know, and I have a different persona at a different expectation na hindi ko nakita. And of course, parang na off guard din ako. But aside from that, you know, yun nga, no, in the beginning parang nasaktan ako because I'm a proud Filipino talaga.
Yeah.
Pero
Hindi
past is
expected.
Yeah, past is past. At
Past is past.
ngayon ay, you know, that's all we can do is move on.
Yeah, na-adapt nyo na po, champ.
Yes,
Saka
yes.
si Ma'am, yeah. Pero sa matanong ko lang po kasi nag-iiba na yung yung estado ng yung mga Filipino boxer ngayon. Parang naiimpluwensyahan sila ng western or ng American boxer superstar ganun. Yung mga trash talking. So sa palagay niyo po, champ, nakakabuti kaya yun sa mga bagong papausbong na mga Pilipinong boxer na i-adapt nila yung parang ganung kultura? Na
I think-
kailangan,
Well, I think I've talked about this. Hindi ko alam sino yung vlog that I've talked about this kasi yung adopt ng westernized thinking, no? Si Conor McGregor, even though he's from Ireland, pero westernized yung parang trash talk niya. Si Mayweather. There's so much of a list of yung trash talkers, no? Yung trash talking, if you start to look at yung business aspect, no? Yung trash talking is to increase yung pay-per-view sales.
Yes.
Okay? So, kasi merong bad blood, merong trash talking, they want to, then the viewers like, they really hate each other. I want to go watch the fight. He stole a hat. I want to watch the fight. So they buy into yung trash talking and they buy into yung pay-per-view. Now, the problem is that yung younger generation is seeing that and thinking that's what I need to do.
Yes.
Pero yung younger generation that is not a pay-per-view sale and is not getting a portion of yung pay-per-view sale, it doesn't matter.
Yes. Shout out pala Kuya Lou and Sherwin being here.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys.
So I don't know if that makes sense. Like they want to sell the fight with yung trash talk kasi they're actually getting a portion of yung proceeds ng pay-per-view at yung ticket sales. Pero if you are just ESPN, regular basic cable,
wala kang extra income after the fight.
Oo nga.
You know,
Then,
kaya nga yung mga ginawa nila Mayweather is because of to sell the fight. No? Is because iba yung tinitingnan nila is about the business. Pero yung mga tao hindi nila alam na trash talk lang, they're making themselves very
kasi it doesn't matter to
because it doesn't matter. They won't get an extra amount.
Yeah.
You know? So there's really no point in it, you know.
Yeah.
Tsaka parang walang bumibili rin po.
Yes. And especially mga, you know, tayo mga Pilipino, iba yung ugali natin, no? So, yun nga, I think mahilig po tayo sa being a good guys at respeto, and yun po I've always been taught that way growing up sa Pilipinas, yung kultura natin.
Pero sa totoo, like yung thinking is, I'm just trying to sell the fight. Yun ang excuse, no? I'm selling the fight. You're not selling the fight. No one's buying the fight. So, yung excuse is built in kasi they're looking at yung pay-per-view fighters that are actually making yung percentage ng pay-per-view sales. At merong misinterpretation, misconception that they have to do these things kasi they have to sell the fight. Yung fight is it's free, libre. So we don't really have to sell anything. It's on free TV.
Yeah, exactly. Yun.
Ayan.
Salamat ulit Champ no tsaka si Madam Rachel sa pagbibigay ng opportunity para at least
Of
maklaro. Tsaka isa pa Champ and then Madam Rachel no. Meron din tayong mga kababayan na ngayon talaga is umaangat, nagiging champion, nakikilala rin sa buong mundo. Pero minsan ito based lang dun sa ko sa observation tsaka sa opinion ko.
Yes.
Minsan parang ang tingin nila sa sarili nila na although nakakagawa tayo ng pangalan, although meron tayong hawak na titulo, ay may kakayahan din tayo na pumili ng mga managers or promotion po natin. Unlike po sa inyo, isa po kayo sa sa tinitingala at legend sa ganitong larangan, sa ganitong sports. Kagaya din po ni Senator Manny na kayo po may kakayahan kayo na lumipat. Tama po ba ako, may kakayahan kayong mamili or lumipat ng promotion?
Meron po kaming karapatan na gumanon. Oh, by the way, Boss Rich Don, shout out to you, ha. Thank you for being here. Yun nga may karapatan kami doon at may voice po kami na gumawa doon. Of course, we are happy because we're with the right people. Yung kasi kaibigan ko si Richard, and we work well together. At saka I feel na he's one of the most honest in the business. So I'm very happy where I'm at. But yun nga that's there are levels of privilege being in the ring for such a long time and having a big name.
Well, I give you that. But at the same time, I think what a lot of these up and coming boxers need to understand is when you sign a contract, you shouldn't sign, if you believe in yourself and you believe in your talent, you shouldn't sign a contract based on a bonus, right? Because there's so many people that's like, I need a bonus to sign. Okay, let's pretend, no? I give you a bonus of $5,000. Pero you're indebted to me for life.
Yeah.
Is that enough? We're looking at yung short term ng business instead of yung long term investment. At they have to be strong enough to stand on their own to be able to say, you know what? I'd rather not take this 5,000 now. And alam ko when I become a world champion and this guy over here that didn't give me a bonus, pero he's only taking 10% is much more of a better business move because I believe in myself. So if I were to give any type of advice, don't look for when you believe in yourself and your talent so much, invest in yung talent mo. Don't allow somebody to invest into you and then take over yung buhay mo.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for that, Madam, no? Tsaka follow up ko lang sa question, Champ. Kagaya na sinabi mo, dahil nga sa tagal na sa industry tapos may pangalan ka na, so kaya mo lumipat. Pero what if yung mga yung mga bago lamang po, yung mga recently na lang.
Yun nga, is believe in your ability. Kung sino man yung ibibigay nila, sige, knock them out. Ako dati, short notice boy ako eh. Kung anong gusto nila, hey, 2 days, lalaban ka ba ng ganito, ganyan? O sige, anong timbang? O sige, lalaban ako. And then I started to knock all the guys out. And then nakita ko ng agent, ng scout, at yung manager ko dati, binigyan ako ng pagkakataon at he tested me with with good fighters, and natalo ko lahat yun. And doon nga no, doon nga na lumaki yung pangalan ko, at binigyan ako ng pagkakataon na makalaban si Darchinyan. And that's when my name came out after becoming a world champion.
You have to put in the work, and you have to keep your nose to the ground. Walang
Exactly.
walang what is it, like when they're humble?
Kayabangan.
Yeah, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Say it for me. Walang
Stack up.
Walang ano man.
Walang tulugan.
Walang tulugan.
Walang kayabangan.
Yeah.
And the thing is that if you continue to do that, and you have a team behind you that starts to realize yung financials, no? So 5,000 sign-on bonus, pero I'm gonna take 50% of your purse for the rest of your career. Is that worth it? Or is taking no sign-on bonus and yung manager taking 10 to 20 to 30%, not 50%, worth it more? You have to gamble on yourself. You have to believe in yourself enough to gamble on yourself. And if you're going to put your career in somebody else's hands, then you're just going to be someone else's dog in a fight.
Ay, kaloka.
Yeah, exactly. Yun nga. So,
You're blushing right now. Ang ganda ng blush mo ngayon. Ano bang iniinom mo?
Champagne lang!
Champagne lang. Namumula yung mukha mo, ha?
init dito.
Oo nga. Minute nga eh.
Will they go to the fight if it's sa Japan?
actually, they're waiting. Hopefully nga, natanong ni Tol DJ Byron kanina, 'di ba, yung about dun sa possible. At nasagot niya naman kasi pinagbigyan niyo na sa Japan, 'di ba? Then
Yes.
you're hoping sana sa Philippines.
Well, kasi
Yeah.
what happened with yung fight with Inoue, yung kalaban niya nandun sa Japan na. So that's why
Yeah.
yung fight niya, it still went through. Pero si Triple G
Yeah, hindi
at
pa
Barata,
nakapunta sa Japan. So that's why they canceled the fight.
Yeah,
Pero pag nandun si Triple G doon, kukontinue ata sana yun, but
oo.
he was not there yet. So
Kasi yung order is parang
Triple G, The fight?
the Japanese order was any foreigners.
yes, any
Oo.
foreigners, yes.
So that if you were in Japan when the order came down, wala na. Alam ko si Triple G was really, really working hard at, of course, that's going to be a fight that's going to be scheduled. And then ours would be something that would be after
Yeah.
all the ones that have already been hurt from, yung COVID declaration.
Yes.
Kay kay Ma'am naman, kay Madam.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no.
Yung ask ko kay Ma'am Rachel, yung hinamon ka ni Miss Diamond Simpson, sineryoso niyo po ba yun?
Serious na serious.
Alright.
Kasi, like, you have to think, like, hindi ko alam if you guys know, pero when we met, we were both fighters. So, we were cutting weight and I was still fighting. When we got married, sinabi niya, there can only be one fighter dito sa family. At
Parang Highlander, no? There can only be one.
so he became the only fighter sa family. And when I was asking, can I go into UFC? Can I do this?
No.
So,
No.
so for me,
No.
I really like yung sa taekwondo, merong tao dito sa Las Vegas that when they need sparring, I'll come and I'll fight. Pero hindi yung totoo ng competition. So when there was a possibility of me actually doing an exhibition, I was so excited because I haven't been in the rings for so long. I'm training for yung health ko, but not for competition, and for a fighter in me that has been in the ring since the age of 8. Parang there's
No.
something that's I want to bring out. I wasn't mad. I was just happy for the opportunity to actually step in the ring.
Go. Say it.
Pero
No.
mukhang hindi papayag si Champ eh.
Hindi.
Even
Pag diamond? Talaga?
even
Go ahead, you can fight. I just in terms of like a career.
So, exhibition okay lang.
Yeah.
yeah, I was gonna say exhibition fight. Okay sa'yo,
Mhm.
champ.
Hindi, kasi ito, nag-ano to eh, she wants to fight because I've withheld her for so many years from fighting, including street fights.
Including streets.
Yeah. Sabi ko, hoy, ha, calm down.
I don't know
I
about
don't
that
know.
one.
Yeah. Ay,
But
nako.
yeah, it was just a friendly competition at for me. Like it was something that parang I needed to get out yung what I really was before I met Nonito, no, was a fighter. So it was an exercise and something where I can really show what I was before him. And I think that's been hidden for so long kasi yung career niya is the one that always took precedence. So this was just something for fun, and if she was game, I was game. It was, it was super super easy for me to take that opportunity because I just like to be in the ring and fight. Yun lang.
Thank you. Jorik, thank you. Yes, she loves to fight.
May
Yung,
go
yung,
ahead,
yung,
brother.
yung future plan para kaila Ma'am Rachel at kay Champ after this siguro pag mag-retire na. Ano yung future plan nyo? Kayo po, Madam Rachel, mag-continue na maging trainer o mag-focus na maging yung mag-manager or maging promoter po? Mag-promote.
I don't want to go into promoting. I think it's a very complicated and exhaustive business. I would rather not even manage, but just advise fighters that trust me. That's the thing is being an advisor, you have to have a fighter that trusts you. Yung strength and conditioning ko, that's just something I love. And it's kasi I can't fight, so I just torture these fighters. And it's fun for me because there's so much masculine energy that kaya ko. And I'm like, yeah, actually, you're probably not going to walk for 4 days. But it's not something that is really my career. My career outside of boxing, my career outside of all this, outside of the gym is a lot bigger than really anyone knows. It's something that I've had to balance between yung family life ko, yung career ni Nonito, and my passion of just doing training, even if it's really nothing. It's peanuts on the table. It's something that he's allowed me to do because I love doing it. It's my passion. So after when Nonito decides to retire, I believe that the direction is us helping Filipino boxers to get the stage that they can without feeling that they owe anything to us. Just giving back to the community because we don't, walang, not to say it like parang hambog, but we don't need the money for them to give back to us. We feel like that money should be theirs kasi they're working hard for it. And maraming tao that are taking advantage of yung Filipino boxers now. So if that's the way that we can give back kasi we're blessed and we've already set up our life, then that's why we're still here. Hindi ko alam if you already know yung story ko is I have already died with yung bunso ko. So for me, I question, why am I here? Is this supposed to be the path I'm on? And is the path even greater than what I think the materialistic at yung fame and all this stuff is supposed to be? At para sa akin, it is. So at this stage, it's showing these people yung best path, and then showing it without asking for yung saan yung pera ko. I don't need it. I'm going to show it to you and you're going to walk hand in hand with me kasi hindi ko hindi ko need yung pera. Kailangan. Sorry, my dad's here helping me with yung Tagalog.
Hindi ko need.
You don't need it.
Hindi ko need.
Yeah. Hindi mo kailangan.
Yes. And we're blessed. So that's why I always think like I could have stopped laughing at me. My dad's laughing at me right now. So I always think about why am I here? Why are we blessed? How are we supposed to give yung blessing? And if yung blessing is yung talent ko to help yung boxers with their career and not take from the boxers from what already has been taken from them and giving them the opportunity, then that's why I'm still here.
That's your purpose.
Yes.
Yeah, parang meron pa talagang mission. Yeah.
Opo.
Mhm. So,
So don't
Good
be
thing naman-
panic.
Damit
Maraming
Thank you,
salamat
guys.
po, music and topic. To sa lahat ng mga tao dito, sa lahat ng mga kapatid natin dito, happy holidays. Enjoy niyo po yung holidays niyo. And of course, to my sponsor, DeFi Sports, Funware, Light Gaming Computers,
Fair market.
Fair Market Exchange.io, the best and reliable cryptocurrency exchange, and to Clear Health Pass for the best testing out there that makes everything easy for the kids and everybody else. And sino pa? But to everybody out there, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng mga support na binigay nyo. And again, take this time to see the beauty of our lives na mga family natin. The moment that we have, in celebrating Christmas, in celebrating the holidays and the New Year's, and the coming of 2022.
Thank you
Chris
po.
Backer, ingat po kayo dyan.
yeah, we are so proud of you, champ, and of
Thank
course,
you,
madam,
thank you.
thank you so much. Yeah, take care always.
Yes.
Your
Thank
family,
you
yan.
po.
Thank
Thank you. Ingat lahat.
Ingat po, ingat po kayo. Thank you very
And
much.
Merry
Good night.
Christmas,
Merry
Happy
Christmas.
Holidays.
Courtesy by DJ Byron, Music and Topics. Pakisuportahan na rin po ang kanyang channel. Maraming salamat po.